How to beat the 90 days notice period. Most companies don't release their employees without 90 days of notice period, while at the time of hiring they want to hire immediate joiners or people with 30 to 45 days of notice period. So as a professional or as an employee, how do I beat the 90 days notice period? Is there a proven method? Today we are going to discuss that in this video. I am not going to share any risky proposition or any hack that you can use to beat this 90 days notice period. What I am going to share today is a 4-step formula, a proven formula which has an element of calculated risk, but it is based on the principle of planning, research, preparation, and then followed by execution. I am going to share the entire mind map with you today with detailed steps of what you need to do to beat the 90 days notice period. So watch this video till the end, because if you miss any step in the interim, you may not be able to get the desired results. Step 1, planning. In planning, the first thing that you need to do is you need to create 2 lists. One list, list A, will be the list of target companies that you want to join, and list B will be the list of companies which you don't want to join. So it is very important for us to prepare these 2 lists so that we are very clear that okay, these are the set of companies in list A which I am going to target and most likely going to join one of them, and these are the list of companies in list B which I am not going to join. Once you have done this basic level of planning, the next step, which is step 2, is research. Research and find out as much information as you can about the companies in list A. So for example, you pick 8 to 10 companies from list A and identify things like their selection process, how many rounds of interview do they conduct, what kind of interview rounds are these, what type of roles are currently available in these companies and how many of them are relevant to you, which means can you apply in these roles based on your skill set and experience. What are the various locations from where these companies operate? Do they provide work from home or remote working option? And go to Naukri.com or any other job portal or go on LinkedIn and see how many job openings are there right now in which you may be interested, which means you are doing this research to ensure that you have all the relevant information possible. These are some of the things which I have suggested, but you can add more things in the research list. The more the research, the better clarity you would have for the next steps. Next step is the preparation step. And most people think preparations mean only interview preparations. That is not the case. Preparation means you first need to start with your profile. When I say profile, I mean resume, LinkedIn profile, Naukri profile, or any other job portal profile. Please make sure that your profiles are updated and optimized for search. And I've conducted several sessions on the optimization part, so I'll skip that for now. But the first step you need to understand is you need to optimize your profile at all locations. Remember that you are targeting certain companies and you are targeting certain roles in the company. So your resume, your LinkedIn profile and Naukri profile has to be created or optimized in that fashion. Next part is the interview preparation part, where first you need to go and research on the internet in terms of interview experiences of other people. Lot of people might have already given interviews, and in the age of internet, lot of people go and post their experiences on the internet. For example, you can go to Glassdoor, you can go to Quora, and you can find out lot of experiences that people have shared. Reading those experiences will help you a lot. And then of course the next step is practicing by giving mock interviews. Ask your friends, relatives, or anybody who can help you conduct certain mock interviews. Appearing for a real interview without doing a mock interview is a crime. And now the last and the most important step, which is execution. We have done planning, we have done research, we have done preparation, and now we are going to execute. For execution, what you need to do is you need to pick that list B which you created at the first step. List B was the set of companies that you don't want to join. What I want you guys to do is first start to apply in these companies, because you know that you are anyway not going to join these companies. So apply in few of them. Don't apply in a lot of companies where you don't want to join. But the idea is to apply apply and then get a feel whether you are getting interview calls, and if you are getting interview calls, are you able to clear those interviews. That will give you some real time practice. Based on the failures or based on the feedback received, you can then prepare more and prepare better. Once you're done with few interviews in list B companies, now it is time to target list A companies. As soon as you apply in list A companies, the HRs will ask you whether you can join in 30 days or 45 days or something like that. Your answer should be yes. You should not say no even if your current notice period is of 90 days. You should say that my current notice period is 90 days, but it is negotiable, or you can buy the notice period and you are available to join in 30 to 45 days. Another way of articulating it is saying that you are currently on bench or your current project is getting over soon. So there are high chances that you will get released from this project and become available to join a new company. Now, because you have already done a lot of research, planning, preparation, mock interviews and real interview practice in list B companies, your confidence will be very high. So the chances that you will convert these interviews will be also very high. And when you get the first offer, or when you are able to pass the first set of interviews and get to the offer stage, then you need to start negotiating with your current company, which means you may need to resign and then start negotiating about your notice period and ask for early release. At the same time, if the company who has offered you the new job, if they really like you, they may also be ready to negotiate a little bit. So you need to negotiate at both ends and try to squeeze in the timeline. I understand that resigning over here is a little bit risky, but this is a calculated risk. This is not a blind risk. You have done a lot of research already, a lot of planning and preparation, and then only you have arrived at this stage. Now what is needed is you need to expedite the entire job search process and continue to give more interviews. Because you have already resigned, the clock has already started to tick, which means your notice period is getting reduced anyways. And in 3 months time, if your company wants you to stay back for 3 months and serve the entire notice period, even if you are not able to join this first company which you converted or got the offer from, there are high chances that you will get even more job offers in those 90 days. And towards the third month of your notice period, you will become eligible to join a lot more companies in reality, because you resigned 2 months ago and you are giving interviews based on a solid preparation. In this entire process, your current employer may also want to retain you. So all those negotiation discussions may also happen. So this is how, after a lot of planning, research, preparation and execution, you can actually take a lot of advantage of the 90 days notice period. A lot of people out there who have more than 2 job offers in hand are actually doing the same thing. So there is no other workaround available. This is the only method which you can use with some calculated risk. I hope you found this useful, guys. Do share it in your network and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will see you in another video very soon. Till then, take care. Bye.